A big thanks to World of Warships for sponsoring this video. I had never played any of the wargaming titles before, so I was pretty excited when they approached me with the opportunity to try out their free-to-play naval combat game. I learned pretty quickly that there's a lot more to this game than what's on the surface. Ocean pun. There's a great balance of action and strategy that makes the game easy to learn but hard to master, making it the true thinking man's action game. Dynamic environments with weather changes make each battle unique, and the attention to detail on literally hundreds of ships to choose from make for some beautifully realistic firefights. Despite how pretty the game looks on your PC, you also don't need crazy high-end specs to run it, so it's kind of a no-brainer if you're looking for a super fun new game to try out. I'll drop a link in the description that'll let you play World of Warships and give you a special bonus starter pack. New players can register with the code PLAYWarships2018 to receive 250 doubloons, 1 million credits, an HMS Campbelltown premium ship, 1 port slot, and 3 days premium time. Take to the sea and check out World of Warships today. So here's the deal, guys. We were supposed to meet some random guy named Daniel. We had agreed. Daniel and I had agreed to meet here for a Craigslist deal, which of course was going to turn into a surprise game show that we like to do here on the channel called Bitwit or Nitwit. We're gonna surprise Daniel with a chance to win this beautiful mini Ryzen 5 and GTX 1060 system. But lo and behold, he stood us up. So now we have no contestant. So I've tweeted out to my followers that the first person here would take Daniel's place and receive a chance to win this beautiful gaming rig. And your name, sir?
Nick.
Nick. And Nick literally just got here. Was this staged at all?
No. I noticed the first tweet that you posted was a whale goggles. I actually looked down the street. So I was like, hey, I remember that whale goggles, and I remember like the setting.
Wow.
To have it. I was like, yeah.
So that wasn't even like, that was just the teaser tweet. So you recognized where I was from the first
Yes.
tweet, not even the big hint.
Yep.
So, well, congratulations for being here. I'm assuming that you want to be on the show?
Yep, definitely.
Awesome, cool. Let's get started. That was fast. Internet, word travels fast on the internet these days, doesn't it? All right, let's do this. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living, and do you currently have a gaming PC of your own?
That is right. I actually work down the street here. I'm actually a IT consultant. I do a lot of related to like consulting virtualization, system, networks, and all that. So
nice.
For customers, putting together solutions.
I'm glad I didn't put any networking questions on any of the cards today. But that's cool. And do you actually have your own PC?
Yes, I do. I actually have two. One for my gaming, one for streaming. The gaming is a i9 9900K with a Asus 10 Apex, two 1080 Ti's, water cooled in a Thermaltake 900 Snow Edition case.
Why are you even here right now?
I was just here to shake your hand.
Wow, I'm so flattered that you thought I was the prize for today. But Nick, hey, you know what? A gaming PC is still on the line here.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want with it, obviously if you win it. So are you ready to get into it?
Sure, definitely.
All right, so I don't know how familiar you are with how this game works. I'm gonna be asking you a series of 5 questions.
Okay.
And you need to answer all 5 correctly in order to win the PC. Should you get stumped at any point in time, you do have a single lifeline that you can use that allows you to choose 2 answers out of the 4. Okay. And as long as you get one of those answers right, you move on to the next question.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Here are your 5 questions. Please don't go on to the next card until you've answered the last one correctly.
All right.
And let us begin. Question number 1. For a computer mouse, what does the acronym DPI stand for? Is it A, digits per inch, B, dots per inch, C, drops per inch, or D, dancing pixel instrument?
B, dots per inch.
Final answer?
Yes, it is.
That is correct. I figured as an IT guru you would have got that one right. Let's move on to number 2. Which of these is not a real software for controlling RGB components in a computer?
Ooh.
A, NZXT CAM, B, Asus or Sync, C, Gigabyte Spectrum, or D, MSI Mystic Light?
Oh, this is tough.
How familiar are you with the world that is RGB?
I mean, I do have a lot of RGB, but that's the Corsair one. So NZXT, I know that one. That does the RGB piece. Asus or Sync, I have that. Now it's a question of Gigabyte and MSI. I heard about Mystic Light on your channel.
Oh.
But I'm trying to remember whether that is the RGB component piece of controlling it. I'll use my lifeline then.
All right, he's gonna use his lifeline. So you can choose 2 answers right here.
All right, C, Gigabyte Spectrum. I'll go with the MSI Mystic Light, just to be case.
So C and D are the 2 that you're going with?
Yep, that's it.
The answer is C, so you are correct. Gigabyte Spectrum. Actually, Gigabyte's software, the proper name is Gigabyte RGB Fusion.
Okay.
You were correct in thinking that that was a little suspicious.
Okay.
Question number 3, here we go. You lower your resolution when gaming, but your frame rate doesn't increase. What's the most likely reason? Is it A, a CPU bottleneck, B, a GPU bottleneck, C, your monitor's refresh rate, or D, not enough VRAM?
So if you lower your resolution, likely, would it be a GPU bottleneck? Most likely, no, because ideally you would get more if it's not a bottleneck, but it's a bottleneck. I would choose C. I'm sorry, not C. A, the CPU bottleneck.
Is that your final answer? Don't try to read me. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Yes, that's my final answer.
Nick, you are correct. And you're moving on to question number 4. That was really close. I wasn't sure. I was a little scared for you at that moment. I was a little scared, I'll be honest. But you powered through. Is your heart racing at this point?
It is.
Okay, good.
It's going like 100 miles per hour right now.
That's the point. All right, which of these does not belong in the reliability triangle that defines the limitations of AMD Precision Boost 2? Is it A, silicon quality, B, power? Oh, there's no answer.
There's no A.
There's no A.
There's no
Okay. There's no A written on one of the cards, so I guess you get that as a freebie. That was a flaw on our end. Wifey sauce. The answers would have been A, silicon quality, B, power, C, temperature, or D, utilization. The correct answer being A, silicon quality. That is not one of the limiting factors when it comes to Precision Boost 2, or Precision Boost 1 for that matter. So, great job, Nick. You are on. You're doing as well at this as Wifey Sauce is getting fired. Question number 5. We're here at the very end.
Ooh.
This is a wild one. Several patent infringement lawsuits, one of which resulted in the payment of $600,000 in damages, have pitted which 2 companies against each other over the years? Is it A, ASRock and Asus, B, Fractal Design and Thermaltake, C, Corsair and Kingston, or D, Asetek and Cooler Master?
Wow, this, I would have to guess this because I don't think I've heard this one at all.
Anything jumping out to you right off the bat?
ASRock, Asus, so that's on the board. This is Fractal Design, Thermaltake, that's Case, Corsair and Kingston. I guess that's memory. Asetek and Cooler Master, so those are... It's tough.
That was the point. When you're talking about copyright infringement, it could really pertain to any kind of product. I mean, there's patents for everything, right? So
yeah. I'm just gonna do a guess here. I'm just gonna guess. I'm going to choose A, ASRock and Asus.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Nick, I'm sorry, but the answer was D, Asetek and Cooler Master. You came really close, though. You came really close. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you so much.
Yep, and we'll see you next time.
Definitely.
Maybe. Now,
Absolutely.
Now that I know that you're in the area, I have to change location. Thanks a lot. All right, so now we have Q. Q, you were the second one on the scene right after Nick. Nick didn't win, so now you have a chance to pick up the pieces, potentially win a gaming rig. What kind of background do you have and technical knowledge do you carry?
I actually work corporate IT for Western Dental here in Orange County. So I know a little bit. I built a rig this year around August. 8700K, 16 gigs of RAM, Corsair, LPX. But I went kind of RGB. Z370, Z370E. I went the Leon Lee PCO11 Dynamic.
Good choice.
With all Bora Light fans. Loved them. They were fantastic.
Awesome. Sounds like a lovely rig. So while I was asking Nick questions, we actually had you kind of hide in the distance so you couldn't overhear any of the answers. So you're completely in the dark at this point.
I am.
Are you familiar with how the lifeline works?
Sort of.
Just to reiterate, just to clarify, you basically have one chance for any of the 5 questions. You can actually choose 2 answers instead of 1, and that'll give you a chance to double your odds of winning. Should one of those answers be correct, then you move on to the next question.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think. Nervous.
Here are your cards, sir. Please don't turn to the next one until you've answered the first one correctly. And let us begin. Question number 1. For a computer mouse, what does the acronym DPI stand for? A, digits per inch, B, dots per inch, C, drops per inch, or D, dancing pixel instrument?
Oh, this is so simple. I've probably seen it a million times.
Don't you hate that? You're like, I know this, I should know this,
I'm gonna try B, dots per inch.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Let's move on to question 2. Which of these is not a real software for controlling RGB components in a computer? A, NZXT Cam. B, Asus Aura Sync. C, Gigabyte Spectrum. D, MSI Mystic Light.
That's going to be, which is not. That's going to be C, Gigabyte Spectrum.
That is correct. Very good. You got that really quick.
RGB has been my life for a year.
So I guess RGB does pay off in some capacity. Question number 3. You lower your resolution when gaming, but your frame rate doesn't increase. What's the most likely reason? A, CPU bottleneck. B, GPU bottleneck. C, your monitor's refresh rate. Or D, not enough VRAM.
I don't know a ton about bottlenecks. I do know that monitors can be a limitation when it comes to that sort of stuff. If you have a 60 hertz monitor, you can't go past it. Can I use a lifeline? Can we cut this one up?
You can definitely use a lifeline.
I'm gonna say A or C.
A or C. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer was A. So you are correct. CPU bottleneck.
I don't know anything about bottlenecks.
What you were saying about your refresh rate in the monitor is kind of true, but not. It limits your refresh rate, but the frame rate can still be higher. You won't actually refresh that image. You won't redraw that image on screen at that same rate. Which of these does not belong in the reliability triangle that defines the limitations of AMD Precision Boost 2? Is it A, silicon quality, B, power, C, temperature, or D, utilization?
I don't know at all. Which is not. I would probably say A, silicon quality.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. So yes.
You're a hell of a guesser, man. That is correct. That's what made you guess that one? Just made the most sense.
The other stuff seems like terminology you would see in software.
Right.
Software doesn't talk about hardware like that.
Exactly. Well deduced, sir. We're on the last question, which I think is the hardest. It's also the one that tripped up Nick. So we'll see how you do. Question number 5. Here we go. Several patent infringement lawsuits, one of which resulted in the payment of $600,000 in damages, have pitted which 2 companies against each other over the years? Is it A, ASRock and Asus, B, Fractal Design and Thermaltake, C, Corsair and Kingston, or D, Asetek and Cooler Master?
I think I've seen this, but I don't remember.
Like maybe in an article or something like that? Or?
Well, I know Asetek is aggressive about their pumps. And everybody makes a bootleg version or something of their stuff. I don't know. I've never heard of anything with the other ones. D.
D, as in dog?
Dog.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Q.
2.
You were correct. The answer was D. Those pesky Asetek patents, I tell you. But hey, they just won you a new gaming PC. See,
Is it mine?
Yep, that's yours. You can take that home. I promise all the hardware's in there. It'll run games at 1080p, over 60 FPS, no problem. And it's yours to keep. Do whatever you want. You can scrape
It's for you,
parts.
Ethan.
That's for Ethan.
It's for Ethan.
Hell yeah. All right, man.
Oh, dude.
Well done, dude.
I'm just glad to meet you guys. This is awesome.
I'm glad to meet you too. Yeah.
The famous wifey sauce.
Famous wifey sauce is
Yeah,
here.
Chris here.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and special thanks to everyone else who showed up. This spot is officially burnt. Thanks, guys. Congratulations once again to Q for winning the PC. Very well done, sir. Nick for being runner-up. Excellent effort. And to my 2 friends here who just showed up as well. Nathan, you guys remember Nathan? He was on the PC giveaway video. He's everywhere. He's really good at finding places. And also Mike, thank you guys for joining in, and it was a pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Toss a like on it if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed and all that jazz, and we will see you guys in the next one.